Yeah, like Degrassi though definitely makes me think like of times I had and times that I may have missed out on. You know, there's some high school times that I never got to have. I never got to go to many school dances. I never really got to have too many like girlfriends in high school. That just wasn't really my life at the time. My life was very focused on my career, and I had a difficult time in high school too. As a student, you know, I really wasn't the best student in school, so I ended up dropping out of high school actually to pursue music, and I hope, you know, one day soon that I can go back and graduate. And it's not something that I'm proud of, but it was definitely a decision I don't regret, because I think things are going great for me right now. And my mother educates me also, you know, and helps me be well spoken and conduct myself properly in life. But
once again, 80s baby, 90s kid shit, like, it was a big movement when I was growing up about stay in school, stay in school, stay in school, stay in school. Because I guess like Generation X, I guess them niggas, them MTV generation, I guess they was just dropping out like crazy, nigga. Because they just was constantly pushing that shit on NBC, ABC, Fox. Like, it was constantly like stay in school. Like, nigga, what other options do you have? But now that I'm older, I see a lot of people did drop out of school. And me and Drake are about the same age. So, shit, that nigga made the right decision. Wish my ass would dropped out of high school. Fuck high school, nigga. My ducks. My swans, welcome to the pond. My name is Dorian from Group82Music.com, and right here we got Drake talking about why he dropped out of school to pursue music. I get this question a lot. And it's not really about high school, but it's more so about college. People say, hey man, should I drop out of school to pursue music? And Drake's situation was different. Like Drake said, his mother was an educator. Drake was on TV. He was a child actor, so that world was a little bit different. He was Canadian. He wanted to pursue music. He had relationships in the music business. So he had a plan. He had a legitimate plan, and it had legs. A lot of y'all have plans, which is great. A plan's great. You gotta have a plan. But if you ain't executing and working on your plan, then why in the fuck would you even consider dropping out? Because if you aren't making any sort of money, how in the hell are you gonna support yourself? I am a proponent that the current education system we have in America is antiquated and a big piece of shit. I fucking hate it. I hate what we're doing with our kids. I hate what it did to me. I think school is worthless right now. But you still need to be able to educate yourself. Because now the way the internet is, you can educate yourself and you can make money. So if your music isn't making money, why in the hell would you drop out of school? That's what this entire page is about, is how to get your music to make money. And I can tell you this right now. The amount of time that it's going to take you to start making consistent money where you can live on your own full time off your music, that's about how long it's going to take you to graduate from school. So more likely than not, if you in high school, you definitely need to finish. And if you in college, you didn't take out no student loans and people are paying for it, you absolutely need to finish. Now, if you're taking out student loans, you getting in debt, and what you want to do is rap, what you want to do is sing, what you want to do is produce, what you want to do is mix, what you want to do is be a photographer, what you want to do is be a tour manager, a musical director, a dancer, then you might need to consider some other options. But to drop out of school and not have no money and do that shit, you're not going to be able to do shit. Because making music takes money. Unless you're going to sit at your computer, which costs money, and inside of your apartment, which costs money, with your internet connection, which costs money, and teach yourself how to mix and master and produce and rap all off of YouTube, how you gonna survive? I've been broke. A lot of people don't know this, but at the end of my college career, so I was at IU, and I said this on my first episode of 82 Points of View with Dorian, me and John Ricker. Shout out to @collared_shirt on Instagram. Go follow him. John's a really good guy. I said this, and I was at Indiana University. I was there for 5 years, 2002, 2007. And when I left in 2007, I didn't have my degree. Got bullshitted. That last year, I barely went to class. I don't even think I bought books. I was down there wilding. And so when I moved back home to Indianapolis, I didn't finish my degree until 2008. So there was a semester where I lived where I was working at Donato's Pizza as a pizza delivery guy, and I was a bouncer at a nightclub, and I experienced what it was like to be out of school and not have your degree and not have a job that you like. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, that shit is fucking terrible. It's awful. Because at least in school, you know you accomplishing something. You achieving something. At least you know the goal is going to be done eventually. When you working delivering pizzas and as a bouncer, nigga, that shit was awful. That shit was all the fire I needed to get my ass back in school and get me to finish my degree. Now, I ain't really do shit with my degree, but it was something that I had just in case I need to go get a job making 30, 40, 50,000 a year, which I end up doing down the line. A lot of y'all trying to drop out for this music shit because you think this shit's cool. Because you hate school. I hate the school too. This shit's whack. It's fucking terrible. A lot of y'all start thinking if you do your music full time, you're going to make more money, you're going to make more music, and then you'll be able to just do whatever the fuck you want to do and have fun. That music money's slow. It takes a while for it to start picking up. So what you going to do in the meantime? You going to deliver pizzas? You going to be a bouncer at a nightclub? You going to cut hair? You going to braid hair? You going to drive Uber? I can make YouTube money. Are you making YouTube money now? If you ain't making money off that shit right now, don't factor that in. That's a bullshit plan. So do you need to stay in school? I don't know. But I can tell you this. If you dropping out and you don't have any way to replace any sort of income, you're going to be fucking miserable. And your ass going to be crawling back to that motherfucking campus. Especially once everything opens back up and these parties get back rocking. Fuck that. Nigga, I had a blast at IU. Shout out to y'all. What y'all trying to do? Should Drake have stayed in school? I think we know the answer to that. What do y'all think? Should people drop out of school to pursue music? For any of y'all that have dropped out of school, write your story inside the comments, man. We help a lot of people when we do that. For those y'all that stayed in school, how did school help you? How did school hurt you? I want to hear y'all stories. I want to know what happened. Let us know inside the comments, man. I'll try to respond to as many as I can. You on Instagram, click the link up top. You on YouTube, click the link in the box. Not the pod. Y'all stay true. Baby girl, you's a fine mamacita. Don't you dare go nowhere, cause I need ya. Don't you dare go nowhere, cause I need ya. Yo te quiero bonita. Baby girl, you's a fine mamacita. Group82music.com.